Derek Dio to say a few words.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for your kind words of introduction, Chief Minister, ladies and gentlemen. 3 weeks ago, the Chief Minister announced that a new targeted prostate biopsy medical equipment would be introduced and operational at the GHA by the 30th of this month. Thank you, Chief Minister, as without your personal interest in our project and support to overcome the many obstacles in our way, we would never have achieved the introduction of this service in the Gibraltar Health Authority this year. The transcranial 3D MRI and ultrasound system, image fusion targeted biopsy medical equipment, will be a safer and more accurate way of undertaking prostate biopsies. It will enable patients to undergo a less invasive procedure. And this will go hand in hand with the introduction of a 35-day pathway in our quest for an early diagnosis. This medical procedure will not only be repatriated to Gibraltar, but it will also serve to vastly reduce the anguish and anxiety felt by patients without the need to travel abroad. Consumer Trust Gibraltar and Prostate Cancer Gibraltar have jointly funded the transcranial targeted biopsy medical equipment and have donated it to the Gibraltar Health Authority. The cost has been circa £200,000. This has meant a huge amount of fundraising for the last few years to bring this project to fruition. Therefore, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our main sponsor, the Consumer Trust, many other corporate sponsors, many people who have given of their time to raise funds, and many people who have personally donated to this worthy cause. Now, recent clinical trials by the Imperial College in London have shown that MRI imaging is crucial for the detection of prostate cancer. And because there is no need to inject dye or any related nuclear substance, the MRI imaging or scan of the prostate takes only 15 minutes. So, a 15-minute MRI scan of the prostate can be carried out in men over 50 years of age as part of a screening program. Prostate Cancer Gibraltar would like to see this screening program with the use of an MRI scanner introduced in Gibraltar in the next 2 years. One of the advantages being that the MRI scan can detect prostate cancer before any symptoms are manifested. Prostate Cancer Gibraltar will now be exploring the use of an MRI scanner at the Gibraltar Health Authority, which will be used not just to diagnose the prostate cancer, but for the use of all patients requiring an MRI scanner. We wish to see patients that require an MRI scan to have this done at the GHA and not to have to travel abroad. We plan to have initial discussions with the Chief Minister and the senior management at the GHA later this month. Now, recognizing that an MRI machine can cater for other cancers, Prostate Cancer Gibraltar will invite other cancer charities to participate in this project at the appropriate time. Prostate Cancer Gibraltar is up to the challenge to raise funds for this ambitious project. We have every confidence that the community of Gibraltar will respond positively to this very worthy challenge, which affects us all. Now, having fulfilled one of the major objectives this year, I can't help but reflect on past committee members that have served the needs of prostate cancer patients and are no longer with us. Of course, I'm referring to the late Mr. Johnny Diaz, our first chairman, Mr. Douglas Ferro, our first treasurer, and Mr. Julio Magniasco, our first councillor. Thank you also to ex-committee members, Mr. Richard Montegrifo, and Mr. Charlie Menes, and to the existing committee who are here today. Thank you again to Consumer Trust for believing in prostate cancer Gibraltar. Their donations has been fundamental in enabling us to purchase much needed equipment, which has been crucial to the early detection of prostate cancer. We are, of course, very grateful to the GHA doctors and nurses who care for us. Special mention to Dr. Paul Hughes and to Dr. James Allen, our consultant urologist. The difference they have made and are making has not gone unnoticed. And finally, a massive thank you to the event organizers, individuals too many to mention, and to the community of Gibraltar, who never fail to respond generously to the charity's funding efforts. Thank you very much.